Yeah, something came out of Nuremberg. It was a sports thing. You're supposed to wave these in the air when you're attending a sports meeting. The Build of Hanover, I think it was. So what to do? It turned up to one of those big glove things, which makes the victory sign that Churchill popularised. So I'll just finish blowing it up. I started blowing it up. It doesn't take a moment to do, and it actually fits on the hand very well. I'm very pleased that the Germans take the trouble to do something that fits, as ergonomic as they say. So we do a bit of this. Oh, nearly done. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yes, that's opened up too. Oh, that's done. So there we are. It's ready to use. Stand back, and there's a space for my hand to go into, so I can hold it up in the hand like that. And there we are. Wow, look at that. Fantastic. Hey, Arsenal, etc., 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 etc. That's one of the big London clubs which everybody loves, Arsenal. So wonderful thing to have, and of course it'll when you put a little straw through there, you can deflate it as well very easily. So I can pack it up and put it away. It fits and feels very nicely made. So that's one thing. Now this is a very exciting thing which I found at the Nuremberg Toy Fair in 2010, just when drones hadn't yet appeared but were starting to appear. This is the two technologies you need to make this work is to have a tiny micromotor, which means neodymium magnets had to be invented first. And then the most important thing is the power pack. It's not a battery. It's what's called a power capacitor, which is very, very small. It takes 25 minutes to you connect up to charge up, and then it flies for about 5 minutes. Well, I won't do that, but I turn it on here. And when this first appeared at the Nuremberg Toy Fair, well before the drones started appearing, it was just amazing to see the effect. I'll see if I can make it do a few twists and things. And it's got infrared. It's got an infrared piece here to signal to it. So when I push that, it'll suddenly whirl into action. Let me show you the effect when I push this. And now off we go. I can't keep it. The other trouble was in the early days, you couldn't steer it. You just had to let it go where it could. It was a little bit later on, they had steering and cameras added and all the rest of it. But this is the very early days. Ooh, ooh. And it hurts the hand when it hits the hand, I'll tell you, but there we are. Oh, try and get you more upright, dear. It disappears from view. I think it is running out of power, probably. Oh, oh. And it goes up to the ceiling eventually when it's new. So a bit of fun, but that was, for me, absolute magic when it first appeared, well before the drones had appeared soon afterwards. And that was a toy that I really enjoyed demonstrating to people when it first appeared. The last item is a very bizarre one I picked up in Amsterdam in 2010. Look at this. It was totally wacky. It appeared on a nice doily here. You put that on there. You have a saucer here. You have this thing in here. And these, what on earth they got to do with it? So it turns out the saucer's been the source of these. The saucer's been cut like that in the shape of little flowers, and then been attached to little earring type piercings. I'll see if I can get this up to the camera and show it sharp. So if I pierce my earrings, my ears, which I haven't yet got around to doing so, that's been made. And that's been made from that saucer, would you believe? That's a typical one where you tick it past, and this is where it's come from. You can see the hole of it still. If I put it back into place, you can just about see how it's been taken out from there. I think just about something like that there. It's got a bit of a space. Or is it that one there? It might be that one. Yes, it is. I can see from the back, actually, the back. So it's been taken from that position there. So what they're doing there is they're giving you two perfectly good working earrings, but they show you where they come from by giving you the saucer as well. And it's all put on a little display thing like this. It was absolutely extraordinary. When I first saw it and you couldn't see the saucer had the pieces taken out of it, you thought, what on earth what are they putting it onto a saucer like that for? So isn't that a strange idea? Some artist said, I'm going to make earrings out of the nice decorative china you get in saucers like this one here. It's got lots of other little places they could have taken it from. And I'm going to let the customer see where it's come from. That's a very original idea. I like that. So well done, the designer, coming up with something like that. Have you ever seen such a thing? I never had before.